Hi, my name is Jacob Sellers, and my play is The Actuality of Henrik. I wanted to write a comedy about dreams, the truth, and spelling bees. And so I knew I wanted those three elements. I knew I wanted it to be about dreaming and about a spelling bee, and for it to be a discussion about the truth. And so I just kind of went from there. So what I came up with was kind of this absurdist type of wacky comedy where this guy, wakes up and he finds himself in this room with these people that he doesn't know, and he doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know if he's dreaming or if he's awake or what's going on. And he kind of gets thrown into this situation where he's expected to do these things, and he's expected to know what's going on or to be here or to say this, and he has no clue what's happening. So the whole time he's kind of trying to find out the truth. And so it's this whole discussion of oftentimes we want to know the truth, and we're trying to find the truth, and why is this and what's that? But in the end, do we really want to know? Is finding out the truth really what's going to make us happiest? Earlier on in the year, we sat down and did a read-through of the show, and then Mr. Hart gave us a couple weeks to do rewrites, and then we came back with a second draft of the show. And so from then on, we just did in class and had people read for different parts, and we casted the show out of class. There are 14 people in my show. And so then we started blocking and running through the show, and we actually performed the show as a final for first semester. So since then we've just been working on it every day. And at first it was about technical things and blocking and everything, but it's been nice because we get 50 minutes every single day to rehearse. So we have gotten to do a lot of character work and having the actors get to know their characters and who they are and kind of get the ins and outs of the show. A lot of attention that normally we wouldn't have the time to do. Well, I think the great thing about this year being the second year is that last year was kind of the first year, and we didn't really know how are things going to work and how are we going to do this and who's going to be in charge of that. And it was really kind of like, I don't know if this is actually going to happen or if this is going to work out, but we got through last year. We had a great time. It was a success. We were really happy with how things turned out. And so this year was kind of like, okay, we know how this is going to work. We know what we're doing. We kind of have a grip on things. So it wasn't, all the stress of making things happen wasn't quite as heavy. So we were able to focus more on the shows themselves and our actors and, making the performances great as opposed to the logistics and the technical side and doing everything. So that was nice to spend more time on the actual art of it rather than just the technical side. My show is a comedy, and so I want people, there's a purpose behind it, and I want people to walk away, maybe having some new thoughts on the truth or maybe looking at things a little bit differently. However, I don't want people to, just be caught up on that or it to be too serious. Overall, I want people to enjoy themselves and to have a good time during it.